Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Charlie. On today's episode, I'm going to be showing y'all how to make my delicious oven-baked ham slices in ham broth. Now, this is a different way to prepare a ham. We take a whole ham and we cut it into slices. We cut all the meat off, and all that's left is the bone. We take that bone and we make a sweet and savory ham broth, and from there, we bake the ham slices in that sweet and savory ham broth until they're tender. And that's basically it. This recipe, you can serve about 15 to 20 people because it's quite a bit of ham. It's a different take on how to prepare ham. It's sweet, savory, and absolutely delicious. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, here's all what you'll need to make your ham slices and gravy. Let's get started with our ingredients. You will need a 7 to 10 pound ham. This is by Sugardale. You can use any other brand ham if you like. And along with that, you will need some sugar, brown sugar, salted butter, pineapple juice, cherry juice. This next ingredient is optional. You're also going to need some amaretto liquor or any other type of rum of your choosing, vanilla extract, cinnamon, and allspice. And for your tools, you will need an electric knife, and to bake your ham slices, you will need an 11 by 16 inch deep dish roasting pan. And there we have it. Alright, let's get straight to it. So here we have our ham. Next, we're going to take an electric knife, and from there we're going to cut one side of the ham into slices. Just as you see here, you can cut them whatever thickness you like. And you're going to continue to do this until you reach the bone of the ham. Okay, and that's it. Now, as you can see, we have one side done and ready to go. So we're going to flip the ham onto the opposite side. And from there, we're going to take our electric knife and we're going to cut that side of the ham into slices. Do this the best way you can. It doesn't have to be perfect. Alright, and here we have our ham bone here. And as you can see, we have some excess fat on here. You can trim all of that fat off if you like. That's totally up to you. For me, I'm going to leave it on, but as an option, just in case if you don't want a lot of oil in your ham broth, you trim off all of that excess fat, okay? Preheat your fire to medium heat. Alright, let's get started with making our ham broth. So in this large pot, add your ham bone right on in there. And next, we're going to add 2 quarts of water. I'm going to cover this. Let this simmer for 1 hour and 30 minutes. Alright, it's been about 1 hour and 30 minutes now. And as you can see, our ham bone is, all the meat and all the fat is pretty much falling off of it. And also our water for our ham has cooked down into a nice, rich ham broth. It is done. Now you're going to go ahead and turn your fire off. Remove the ham bone out of the liquid. Any meat or excessive fat or anything, just remove that out of the pot as well. Okay, let's make the ham sauce. So here we have our ham broth. Add 1 cup of sugar, 3/4 cup of brown sugar, 1 1/2 cups of pineapple juice, 1/2 cup of cherry juice, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon of allspice, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 4 tablespoons of salted butter, and let the butter melt in there, and 1/4 cup of amaretto liquor, or any type of rum of your choosing. I'm going to take my whisk and stir all the ingredients together. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and preheat my oven to 325 degrees. Okay, here we have our roasting pan. Add your ham slices into the roasting pan. Make sure that they're nice and even so everything is nice and neat. Take your ham broth and pour it directly on top of the ham slices. You can take a spoon and just push the ham slices down into the liquid. Now it is ready to be baked. Place this into a preheated 375-degree oven on the middle rack. Bake this for 25 minutes. Alright, it's been about 25 minutes now for our ham slices. Let's remove this out of the oven. Alright, here's another quick tip for you. If your ham broth has a little bit too much fat in it, you can take the ham broth and pour it into a fat separator to separate the fat from the broth, and then pour the broth portion back into the baking pan. But if you don't have that, what you'll do is you'll just let this cool completely, wrap it in aluminum foil, and place it into your refrigerator overnight, so that way the fat that's on top can harden, like how you see here. I'm going to take a spoon or fork and I'm just going to carefully remove the solid fat from the top of the ham slices. Do this the best way you can. Now this jiggly stuff here, that is the ham broth. When broths get cold, they turn into this gelatin-like mixture. That means that you've done it right. Now to reheat this, I'm going to place this into a preheated 325-degree oven for about 15 minutes. And make sure you cover the pan with aluminum foil before baking. And this is how it looks when we're done. And after that, they are ready to be served. Also, do not try to make and serve this in one day, as the flavors will not be as strong on day one when you make it. So when you serve it the next day, the flavor will be much better. Here is the final presentation. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Ham slices in the ham broth, made by a New Orleans native. If you like my channel, hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell button if you want to be notified of my videos. I have an official website for all of my recipes, including this one. Go to www.charliethecookandrews.com. You can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, and on Twitter under the name Charlie the Cook Andrews. Stay tuned, as Charlie's taste test is coming up next. Can't wait. Now it's time to go ahead and take a bite. Here it is. Yeah. The ham is tender and juicy, and you have that flavor from that ham broth. And it's not overly sweet. It's just the right amount of sweetness, little hint of spice. Y'all, I'm telling you, this is a different way on how to make a ham. I'm telling you, this is absolutely delicious. So, give the recipe a try. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, have a good one. Peace.